2026 Ferrari 812 GTS. This car is more than just a machine. It's a masterpiece born from decades of Ferrari's passion, power, and perfection. The 812 GTS represents the pinnacle of grand touring, where elegance meets raw performance, and open-top driving becomes a thrilling symphony of speed and sound. Ferrari has once again redefined what it means to drive a V12-powered convertible. So let's take a detailed look at what makes the 2026 812 GTS one of the most breathtaking supercars of the decade. The 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS keeps the spirit of Ferrari's iconic front-engine V12 heritage alive, but now with even more sophistication and performance precision. The first thing that catches your eye is the stunning exterior. The design is sculpted with purpose, every line serving both beauty and aerodynamics. Ferrari's designers have refined the 812's bodywork with subtle but impactful updates. Sharper edges, a redesigned front bumper, and more aggressive air intakes that improve airflow, while giving it a meaner, more modern stance. The long hood stretches forward like a predator ready to strike, while the sleek rear end integrates seamlessly with the retractable hardtop roof system. In just 14 seconds, that roof disappears, transforming this grand tourer into an open-air beast ready to unleash its V12 roar to the world. The headlights are slimmer and more angular, using Ferrari's latest adaptive LED technology for a piercing, futuristic look. Around back, the quad taillights have been slightly reshaped, glowing like molten rings of fire when you hit the brakes. The quad exhaust tips are larger and positioned wider apart, emphasizing the car's muscular width and hinting at the unrelenting power beneath the surface. The car rides on redesigned 21-inch forged alloy wheels, wrapped in high-performance Pirelli P0 tires, offering immense grip and confidence at every turn. Every element, and from the carbon fiber diffuser to the active aero flaps, has been meticulously engineered to maximize downforce without compromising elegance. Now, let's talk about what happens when you step inside the 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS. The interior is a blend of racing DNA and grand touring luxury. The cockpit wraps around you like a tailored Italian suit, every stitch and surface designed to heighten the driving experience. Ferrari continues to focus on the driver, and that's clear from the moment you sit behind the steering wheel. There's a new 10.2-inch curved digital cluster that displays performance data, navigation, and drive modes with crystal clarity. A passenger display is also available, allowing your co-pilot to see speed, RPMs, and other performance metrics, a unique touch that turns every ride into a shared thrill. Premium materials dominate the cabin. You get hand-stitched leather Alcantara inserts and exposed carbon fiber throughout. The seats have been redesigned for better comfort and lateral support, perfect for both long highway cruises and high-speed cornering. Ferrari also introduced an upgraded sound system tuned by JBL Professional, providing exceptional clarity when the V12 isn't doing all the talking. Though, let's be honest, you'll rarely want to turn the music on when that engine is singing. Speaking of engines, the heart of the 2026 812 GTS remains a naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12, now pushing out an even more insane 840 horsepower and 710 Nm of torque. Ferrari has fine-tuned the power delivery, throttle response, and exhaust note, making this the most exhilarating version yet. The red line climbs to a screaming 9,500 RPM, and when you floor it, the sound is nothing short of heavenly. The 0 to 100 km/h time drops to just 2.8 seconds, and the top speed exceeds 345 km/h, placing it among the fastest convertibles on the planet. Paired with Ferrari's lightning-quick 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, the shifts are instantaneous and seamless. In automatic mode, it glides smoothly for effortless cruising, but in manual mode with the carbon fiber paddle shifters, it becomes razor-sharp, giving you full control of the beast. Ferrari's advanced side-slip control and rear-wheel steering ensure that even with all that power, the car feels balanced, agile, and incredibly connected to the road. Whether you're carving through mountain roads or cruising along the coast, the 812 GTS delivers a driving experience that's both visceral and refined. Ferrari didn't stop at performance. They worked on making the open-top driving experience as quiet and comfortable as possible. With the roof up, cabin insulation is improved and road noise is minimal. When the top is down, a new wind deflector system reduces turbulence, allowing you to enjoy open-air driving even at higher speeds without the chaos of wind buffeting. As for technology, The 2026 812 GTS includes Ferrari's latest infotainment system with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates. You also get adaptive cruise control, lane assist, and a 360-degree camera system, making this car surprisingly practical for daily use. The trunk space remains modest but sufficient for weekend getaways, just what you'd expect from a grand touring Ferrari. Now let's talk about the price. The 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS comes with a base price of around $45,000, but with customization options, carbon fiber upgrades, and exclusive color finishes from Ferrari's tailor-made program, most buyers can easily cross the $55,000 mark. But that's the price you pay for pure automotive art. A naturally aspirated V12 convertible in a world that's rapidly going hybrid and electric. The 812 GTS stands as a symbol of Ferrari's commitment to emotion, sound, and soul, the very essence of driving passion. So, to wrap it up, the 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS isn't just a car. It's an experience. It's an adrenaline-charged love letter to the golden era of V12 Ferraris, modernized with cutting-edge technology and refined luxury. It's for those who crave the sound of an unfiltered engine, the feel of open air at 300 km/h, and the prestige that comes with the prancing horse badge. Ferrari has once again proven that true performance isn't just about speed, it's about emotion, precision, and perfection. The 2026 Chevrolet Camaro SS. Yes, it's back bolder, faster, and meaner than ever before. The Camaro has always been a symbol of raw power and style. And for 2026, Chevrolet has taken everything enthusiasts loved about it and turned the dial way past 10. This isn't just a comeback, it's a statement. When you first lay your eyes on the 2026 Camaro SS, you can immediately tell this car means business. The exterior is a perfect blend of retro muscle and futuristic aggression. The body lines are sharper, the stance is wider, and the aerodynamics have been enhanced to perfection. The front fascia features a redesigned grille that's more sculpted and functional, allowing better airflow to the new engine cooling system. The LED headlights are sleeker and more angular, giving the Camaro that sinister stare that makes you want to move out of its way on the road. The hood now includes a functional air extractor, improving both engine cooling and aerodynamic efficiency. Moving to the side, you'll notice muscular fenders and newly designed 20-inch forged alloy wheels that give it that pure track-ready vibe. The rear end has been completely reworked, featuring a more aggressive diffuser, quad exhaust outlets, and a reshaped spoiler that improves downforce at high speeds. The LED taillights keep that classic dual signature look, but with a modern twist, giving it a futuristic glow that looks spectacular at night. Every inch of this car screams performance and purpose. Step inside, and you'll realize Chevrolet didn't just upgrade the outside. They've transformed the interior into something that perfectly balances sport and sophistication. The cabin now features premium Alcantara and leather materials, with contrast stitching that matches the exterior color. The flat-bottom steering wheel is wrapped in perforated leather, giving you a strong, confident grip every time you hit the road. The digital cockpit is fully customizable, with a 12.3-inch driver display and a massive 13.4-inch center touchscreen loaded with the latest Chevrolet Infotainment 5 system. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates for all the latest tech improvements. The interior lighting is ambient and adjustable, giving you a cockpit-like experience, especially during nighttime drives. Chevrolet has paid close attention to the small details, from the brushed aluminum trim to the updated Recaro performance seats that offer improved lateral support. Every inch feels refined and race-ready. The sound system has been upgraded to a premium Bose Performance Series setup, offering crisp, immersive audio that perfectly matches the roar of the V8 when you're cruising down the highway. Now, let's talk performance and the part everyone's been waiting for. The 2026 Camaro SS doesn't just look like a beast. It performs like one too. Under the hood lies the legendary 6.2-liter LT2 V8 engine, now pushing out an estimated 495 horsepower and 480 lb-ft of torque. Chevrolet has re-engineered the intake system, fuel mapping, and cooling for more efficiency and punch. The result? A 0 to 60 mph sprint in just about 3.8 seconds, making it one of the fastest Camaros ever built. The power is channeled through a 10-speed automatic transmission, with paddle shifters that respond instantly for aggressive, Precise gear changes. For the purists, Chevrolet is still offering a 6-speed manual option, keeping that raw connection between driver and machine alive. The car comes with multiple drive modes including Tour, Sport, Track, and a custom mode that allows drivers to tweak throttle response, suspension stiffness, and steering feel to their liking. The magnetic ride control suspension system has been fine-tuned for 2026, improving handling dynamics and comfort. Whether you're tearing up the track or cruising through city streets, the Camaro SS feels perfectly balanced, responsive, confident, and thrilling. The braking system has also seen an upgrade, featuring Brembo performance brakes with larger rotors for exceptional stopping power. The chassis is lighter yet stronger, thanks to the new aluminum-intensive structure that improves rigidity without adding extra weight. The Camaro hugs the road like it's on rails, offering precise cornering and stability even at high speeds. It's a muscle car that doesn't just go fast in a straight line, it now handles curves like a sports coupe. When it comes to pricing, Chevrolet has managed to keep things competitive. The 2026 Camaro SS is expected to start around $46,000 for the base trim, with higher trims and optional performance packages pushing it closer to $55,000 or more. For what you get, the power, technology, design, and heritage, it's an absolute bargain in the modern muscle car segment. You're getting supercar-like performance at a fraction of the price, and that's what makes the Camaro SS so special. Chevrolet also plans to offer special editions later in the production year, including track-focused variants with carbon fiber components, lighter wheels, and performance tires. There's even talk about a mild hybrid assist system being tested for future models to boost efficiency without compromising power. The 2026 Camaro SS represents a new era, a perfect fusion of old-school muscle with cutting-edge innovation. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 Chevrolet Camaro SS is a masterpiece of engineering and design. It carries forward the muscle car legacy while adapting beautifully to the modern era of performance and technology. It's powerful, intelligent, and unmistakably American. Whether you're a longtime Camaro fan or just someone who loves fast, beautiful cars, this one's guaranteed to win your heart. That's it for today's review. The legend has returned louder and prouder than ever. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Chevrolet Camaro SS, 2026 Corvette Stingray. This is not just another upgrade. This is a masterpiece of design, engineering, and performance that redefines what it means to drive an American legend. Buckle up because this review is going to take you through every detail. From its aggressive exterior, luxurious interior, thrilling performance, and of course its price tag that makes it a true competitor in the global sports car arena. The first thing that grabs your attention is the breathtaking exterior of the 2026 Corvette Stingray. The design is sculpted to perfection, with sharper lines, aerodynamic cuts, and an even more muscular stance than before. The front fascia now features sleeker LED headlights, a more pronounced splitter, and larger air intakes for improved cooling and downforce. The hood is beautifully contoured, hinting at the beast that lies beneath, while the mid-engine layout continues to give the Stingray that exotic supercar proportion. The side profile looks aggressive yet elegant, with deep sculpting and carbon fiber, elements that don't just add to the looks but also reduce weight. Around the back you'll find redesigned taillights, a quad exhaust setup, and an upgraded diffuser that screams performance. The new 20-inch forged wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires not only add grip, but also give the Stingray that road-hugging confidence that enthusiasts crave. Moving inside, the 2026 Corvette Stingray offers an interior that can easily rival European supercars. The cockpit is driver-focused, wrapping you in a blend of luxury and technology. The materials are premium across the board, hand-stitched, leather, carbon fiber, aluminum accents, and even an optional Alcantara package that elevates the cabin's exclusivity. The 12-inch digital driver display is crisp and customizable, while the center console houses a large, intuitive touchscreen powered by Chevrolet's latest infotainment system. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and even integrates with a built-in performance data recorder for track days. The flat-bottom steering wheel feels sporty and tactile, with integrated controls and paddle shifters that make every drive feel engaging. The seats are incredibly supportive, especially the GT2 bucket seats, which are designed to hold you tight during high-speed cornering yet remain comfortable for long drives. There's even ambient lighting that adjusts with drive modes, giving the cabin an immersive feel. Despite being a mid-engine supercar, the Stingray still offers practical storage with dual trunks, one in the front and one at the back, making it surprisingly usable for weekend getaways. Now let's talk about performance, because that's where the 2026 Corvette Stingray truly dominates. Under the rear glass lies the heart of this machine, a 6.2-liter naturally aspirated V8 engine, now tuned to deliver around 500 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. Paired with an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, the shifts are lightning-fast and perfectly precise. The Stingray rockets from 0 to 60 mph in just 2.8 seconds, putting it toe-to-toe with some of the world's best supercars at a fraction of the price. The new lightweight chassis, improved aerodynamics, and recalibrated suspension system make it sharper and more planted through corners. The magnetic ride control system continuously adapts to road conditions, giving you both comfort in daily driving and razor-sharp precision on the track. The steering feedback is immediate and accurate, allowing you to carve through corners with confidence. The brakes have been upgraded with larger rotors and improved cooling, ensuring fade-free performance even under intense driving. And for those who crave more, the optional Z51 Performance Package adds a sportier exhaust, better tires, and track-ready cooling systems that turn this Stingray into a track monster. Sound-wise, the Stingray delivers a symphony only an American V8 can produce. The exhaust note is deep, throaty, and intoxicating, especially when you switch it into sport or track mode. It's that pure, raw sound that connects the driver directly with the machine, something turbocharged engines often lose. And speaking of modes, the 2026 model introduces a new adaptive driving system that lets you fine-tune throttle response, suspension stiffness, and even steering feel, so you can create your ideal driving setup, whether you're cruising downtown or pushing limits on the open road. In terms of technology and safety, the Stingray doesn't fall short. It includes advanced driver assistance features like adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and a high-resolution 360-degree camera system for better maneuvering. The heads-up display projects all vital driving info directly onto the windshield, allowing you to keep your eyes on the road. And with over-the-air software updates, the system stays up to date with the latest features from Chevrolet. Now let's talk price, because this is where the Corvette continues to shock the industry. The 2026 Corvette Stingray starts around $75,000 for the base coupe, while the convertible version comes in slightly higher. Considering its performance, design, and features, it's an absolute bargain compared to European rivals that cost double or even triple the price. Fully loaded with all available packages, including the Z51 upgrade and premium materials, it can stretch toward the $100,000 mark, but even then, it's still one of the best value-for-money supercars on the planet. The 2026 Corvette Stingray is not just a car, it's a statement. It's proof that America can build a sports car that rivals Ferrari, Lamborghini, and Porsche, while still staying true to its roots. It's bold, it's fast, and it's unapologetically loud. Whether you're a longtime Corvette fan or someone looking to step into the world of high-performance cars, this Stingray will not disappoint. 2026 Maserati MC20. Now often shown in Maserati's lineup as the MC Pura Evolution, a supercar that still wants to seduce you with Italian drama and F1-inspired heart and butterfly doors that make every parking lot feel like a stage. From the way the body sits low and wide to what you feel through the steering wheel, this car is all about emotion first, telemetry second. The headline numbers: Maserati's Nettuno twin-turbo V6 pushes the MC20 family into true supercar territory, with around 621 horsepower, delivering blistering acceleration that's right up there with the fast European boys. On the exterior, the MC20's silhouette is pure purpose and passion. Compact mid-engine proportions, pronounced haunches over the rear wheels, and aerodynamic sculpting that looks like it was chiseled rather than designed. The signature butterfly doors aren't just show. They preserve cockpit space while announcing the car loudly. Lighting and vents are integrated smoothly so the car reads cleaner in motion than in a static photo. Carbon fiber and performance-oriented aero elements are visible cues that this is a race-bred street machine rather than a bloated luxury GT. Up close, paint finishes, wheel designs, and the little Maserati Trident details confirm its Italian-crafted styling, aimed at buyers who want both looks and aggression. If you want exact wheel sizes or diffuser specs, the configurator gives those option by option inside. Maserati keeps things driver-focused and slightly minimalist. Leather and Alcantara dominate the cabin, with carbon touches and a compact wheel that wrap you into a snug cockpit. The MC20's instrument layout places the driver squarely in control. Digital cluster, a center infotainment screen, and tight ergonomics that favor quick inputs over loungy comfort. That said, reviewers have repeatedly pointed out the infotainment, hardware and switchgear feel a bit behind the latest rivals. The software is functional, but the experience lacks the polish you'd expect for the price class. So don't buy this car for cutting-edge tech if that's a priority. The seats are bolstered for spirited driving, and the interior materials mostly match the price, though a few controls and plastics have drawn criticism for not feeling quite as premium as the badge implies. When it comes to performance, the MC20 lineage is thrilling. The Nettuno V6, a dry-sump, pre-chamber assisted engine inspired by racing tech, revs eagerly and delivers horsepower in a way that rewards throttle discipline. Expect 0 to 60 mph in roughly the high 2-second range, around 2.9s in many tests, and top speeds north of 200 mph. It's a car built to flash speed on straights and precision in the corners. The chassis tuning is taut, the mid-engine balance, and direct steering give a connected feel that makes spirited roads addictive. If you want the raw edge experience of a modern supercar, not a cushy GT, this is the territory. Practicality. Keep expectations realistic. Cargo space is limited, visibility is typical of a low-slung two-seater, and day-to-day comfort can be compromised if you habitually use rough roads. Ownership is less about grocery runs and more about curated weekend drives and track days. On the customization front, Maserati's Fuori program allows buyers to dial in bespoke colors and trims, which helps the MC20 feel special if you're ready to spend for personalization. Price and value. The MC20 started life below some supercar peers but still sits in a stratospheric bracket, mid-six figures. Recent reporting has shown updated MC Pura MSRP positioning around the mid-200K range for base configurations, with higher content and special editions pushing that up further. If you're comparing to rivals, factor in options, customization, and how much you value exclusivity and character versus resale predictability. Maserati's collector allure helps, but depreciation can be meaningful for exotic cars, so plan accordingly. A quick contemporary note. Maserati briefly explored an all-electric MC20 Folgore, but that project was cancelled as Maserati reassessed demand and priorities, a reminder that even storied names pivot with market realities. If you were hoping for an EV MC20 in the near term, that plan was shelved. So should you buy one? If you live for visceral engine sound, razor-sharp handling, and the kind of visual theater that turns heads wherever you go, the MC20 or its MC Pura evolution is intoxicating and rewarding. If you're after cutting-edge, infotainment, maximum daily comfort, or the broad practicality of a grand tourer, look elsewhere. For video creators and enthusiasts, the MC20 offers cinematic looks, a soundtrack worth recording, and driving dynamics that make for compelling content. Final call, buy it if emotion and engagement matter more to you than headline luxury tech. The 2026 Dodge Viper is back, and it's meaner, faster, and more electrifying than ever before. The legend that once ruled American muscle is here to reclaim its throne, and trust me, this comeback is going to blow your mind. The Dodge Viper was never just a car. It was an icon of raw American power, a symbol of unfiltered performance. When Dodge discontinued it a few years ago, enthusiasts thought the chapter was closed forever. But Dodge had other plans. The 2026 Viper isn't just a revival, it's a complete reimagining of what an American supercar should be. Dodge has taken the heart and soul of the classic Viper and fused it with cutting-edge technology, modern design, and insane performance. From the first glance, the exterior screams aggression. Every inch of the new Viper's design serves both beauty and aerodynamics. The long hood, The muscular stance and the low-slung profile pay tribute to the Viper's iconic heritage, but with sharper lines and futuristic details. The front fascia features a sculpted grille with a menacing snake badge that seems ready to strike. The LED headlights are razor-thin and flow perfectly with the curves of the hood, giving the car an intimidating glare. Large air intakes dominate the sides, feeding cool air into that monstrous engine while improving downforce and cooling. Around back, a massive diffuser, quad exhaust tips, and an active rear wing make it clear. This is not a car built for comfort. It's a car built for war on the track. The body is constructed mostly from carbon fiber and aluminum to keep weight as low as possible, while still providing rigidity and balance. Dodge has taken aerodynamics seriously this time, with active aero elements that adjust depending on your speed, cornering, and driving mode. Whether you're blasting down a highway or carving through tight corners, the 2026 Viper feels planted, confident and downright brutal. Step inside, and you'll immediately notice how much Dodge has elevated the interior. Gone are the days of raw, stripped-down cabins. The 2026 Viper combines racing DNA with modern luxury. The cockpit is driver-focused, with every control angled perfectly toward you. The flat-bottom steering wheel is wrapped in Alcantara, with paddle shifters that click like precision instruments. The seats are lightweight carbon fiber racing buckets, offering incredible support while keeping you locked in place through high-speed turns. The materials inside are top-tier, a mix of leather, Alcantara, and exposed carbon fiber that exudes performance. A fully digital 12-inch driver display provides all the essential information, from speed and RPMs to track data, lap times, and G-force meters. The infotainment system is Dodge's latest Uconnect setup with a large touchscreen that supports wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. But let's be real, if you're driving a Viper, you're not here for touchscreen entertainment. You're here for that roar under the hood. Now let's talk performance, because this is where the 2026 Dodge Viper truly earns its name. Dodge has gone all out, blending old-school muscle with new-age technology. Under that sculpted hood lies an 8.4-liter naturally aspirated V10 engine, re-engineered and refined to push beyond 720 horsepower and over 700 pound-feet of torque. That's pure, unapologetic American power. Dodge has also hinted at a twin-turbo hybrid version that could push close to 900 horsepower, a move designed to rival the Corvette ZR1 and even European monsters like the Ferrari 296 GT. Ball that power is delivered through a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission that shifts lightning fast, sending power straight to the rear wheel, because a true Viper doesn't need all-wheel drive. It's raw, it's wild, and it demands respect. The 0 to 60 time is expected to hit around 2.8 seconds, with a top speed exceeding 215 miles per hour. That's supercar territory and then some. The handling has been massively improved too, thanks to adaptive suspension, a lower center of gravity, and a perfectly balanced chassis. The Viper now feels as sharp as it is fast. Brembo carbon ceramic brakes provide insane stopping power, while multiple drive modes allow you to tailor the car's behavior, from comfortable cruising to all-out track insanity. Whether you're tearing up a racetrack or cruising through the city, the new Viper delivers a thrilling and confidence-inspiring experience. Even with all that performance, Dodge hasn't ignored daily usability. The new model offers a slightly more refined ride, better visibility, and improved cabin insulation. It's still a beast, but one that can actually be tamed at least a little. When it comes to pricing, Dodge is aiming to shake up the market. The base model of the 2026 Viper is expected to start around $12,000, which, considering the performance numbers, makes it a supercar bargain. Higher trims with track packages, carbon fiber aero kits, and limited edition specs could push the price closer to $18,000. Dodge is also planning a Viper Venom Special Edition, limited in numbers, featuring exclusive paint, track-focused suspension, and over 800 horsepower. That one could easily exceed $2,000. But no matter which version you get, the spirit of the Viper is alive. Unfiltered power, aggressive styling, and a driving experience that's as thrilling as it is terrifying. The 2026 Dodge Viper isn't trying to be polite or futuristic. It's here to remind everyone that raw American muscle still rules the road. So there you have it. The legend has returned. More advanced, more brutal, and more beautiful than ever before. The 2026 Dodge Viper isn't just a comeback. It's a statement. Dodge has reignited the fire of a true performance icon. And once again, the serpent is ready to strike. If you enjoyed this deep dive review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments. Would you dare to tame the new Viper? Or would you just admire it from afar? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, where the roar of the engine never dies.